What's up, guys? I'm going to teach you guys how to play Madden 20 on the PlayStation 4. So starting out with the game, they're going to ask you to kick off. And so kickoff, you have three options. You have middle, left, and right. So middle is triangle, left kickoff is square, and right kickoff is X. So I want to do kickoff left, so I'll press square. And when you're kicking the ball, you have to hold down the X until it gets to the point up here at the top, and then when it comes back down, you press it again to get the perfect kick. So something like this. Stop. And then the ball kicks itself. And this is the defending team, so I have to come down and try and tackle them. When you come down and tackle, you press square to tackle somebody. We're going to start out on defense. Sometimes the game likes to show career stats or season stats of players who are stars or the starting quarterback on the offense. So when it comes to picking a defense, you kind of have to know football a little bit. So they kind of suggest them for you. They have suggestions for you can pick. And I want to do cover 2-man because it seems like a safe pick. Before the play, you kind of want to read what you want to do and act accordingly. So the player caught the ball, and the automatic person who's closest to the ball, the tackler, the user will switch to that. So if you're another player, say you're on the right side, but the ball gets thrown to the left, whoever the defender closest to the left will end up tackling that guy, and you will automatically switch to it. Gotta come up and make that tackle. Okay, so you got to know the situations as well, guys. It's first quarter. They have a 1st and 10, so they have 10 yards to go. They can run or pass here, so you got to play it safe. That was a good stop. We stopped them in the backfield. That's just off picking the right defense. Knowing the game of football really just kind of helps in general, because then you know what coverages to pick that will defend the play the best. See, another stop in the backfield. Now they're 3rd and 14, and since that's the situation in Madden, now you want to pick a play where they won't get a 1st down so easily. So something with the best coverage. So maybe a cover 6 will work here. This will have the defenders drop back a little further in the coverage. I'm going to play as a DN on the left. And we got to stop. So now since we're returning, they're going to kick the ball off to us. We have triangle for return left, square for return left, and X for return left, because those are the options here because they're kicking left. So pick one of them, wait for the ball to kick off. We don't kick the ball, they kick it to us. And that kick went out of bounds, but usually if the play was inbounds, the ball would happen to fall into your hands, and then you would use the analog stick to control which way you want to go. And I'll show you the other controls on offense now since I have the ball. I'm playing with the Baltimore Ravens, by the way. Defending team is the Miami Dolphins. We're playing at Baltimore. And so even on offense, you have play suggestions that Coach Madden has suggested for us by team. So it's 1st and 10, first quarter. I'm going to start off with a nice little run. So before, you kind of want to read the defense. There's not a lot of people on the left side, so I want to run to the left. So to start the play, you just simply press X. Got a player coming in motion, and the ball hikes itself. And so the controls while I'm running I use were the analog stick to truck someone, to run over someone. The O is for spin. The square is for a juke left or right. want to run the ball again because I'm second in inches. And we're off to the races. So this play, I'm going to show you guys how to throw a pass. Let's see what we want. And then you kind of got to browse through to get a feel of what you want to do. So I like curl flats. So prior to the play, you press R2 to see the routes you have and the combinations you have. Like again, you press X to start the play, but before you kind of want to read the defense to see what open areas there will be. So I'm going to press X to start the play, and I want to throw it to X. And whoever has the ball, they have the ability to make the juke moves and the spin moves and the truck moves with the analog stick as well. So I'm gonna go back to a simple run package since it's 2nd and 3. It might have stopped us a little short. And I'll go back to another simple pass formation. They have different formations and stuff you can choose from. Lots of varieties of things to spice it up and catch the defenders off guard. So I'm gonna press R2 again to peep the defense out, see what they're doing, see what our routes are, and then we're gonna hike the ball. And I like that right there. Was that a first down? It sure was. And if you ever want to go back during the play and see what you did, you press the options button. That's kind of in the middle of the controller, and you can go for instant replay a little bit after the game ends. After the play ends. And this button is to press timeout. So I can call a timeout right now. So I'll just do that by pressing this. And the ultimate goal of the game, obviously, is, to put points on the board and defend as hard as you can. So I'm going to try and score here. I'm going to press, I just did an audible, so I pressed R2 first, and then I picked the play I went to audible, so I pressed L1 afterwards. And hopefully this play is open. Good defense. Not every play will come out perfect. Obviously, it's the game of football. Everything's realistic. You can't really get every play to go your way. So let's see what we have here. It's an easy first down. We like first downs. First downs are good. For those who don't know, first downs are good. And so now we're getting into the red zone. So we want to pick some types of plays that'll really throw the defense off. Oh, we're getting close. And so that's the first quarter being over. In the game of football, you have to switch fields and turn sides. So now they're going to bring it back this way, again on the 1 yard line. And since we're on the 1, I want to do a goal line package, so I'd go into the goal line. And let's see what I like here. Halfback sting, a little run to the left. Hopefully this gets us in there. And it does, and that's a touchdown. So now we're going to go for the point after. Same thing like kicking a kickoff. Same thing with the field goal. We press X, we let it stop at the top of the red, and then we let it come back down halfway to the other X. So something like this. And that should be the perfect kick to go through the uprights. And that, my friends, is how you play offense and defense in Madden 20 on the PS4. Thank you.